So we just got a message saying the package had been delivered, and here it is. It's from My Protein. We're gonna crack it open and see what we got. Leah's doing her happy dance. Okay, what we got?
Bag of air from My Protein.
From My Protein Air. Comes sealed now. Gonna keep that for later.
Chocolate smooth.
Okay, we got the
Flavour
chocolate
whey.
smooth whey. Probably the best and most versatile flavour to get. And there we go, 95 calories. Oh god, this camera sucks for this. Where are we? Here, per serving 95 calories. And I'm going off again. Fat 1.7, 1.2 carb, and 19 protein. And this is really, really good quality protein. I believe they're the only brand in Europe that are certified by, I can't remember which board, but they are certified as being the highest quality you can get. Onto this, my syrup, and this is maple flavour, so this is going to be really handy for anything savoury, or sweet, such
Porridge,
as the
pancakes.
porridge, pancakes, etc. And a box of My Protein bites. Now these are by Novo, so if anyone knows the Novo bites, this is just a My Protein collaboration. There we go. These are the barbecue chipotle flavour. And macros are, okay, per serving, there, 110 calories, 1.9 fat, 8.4 carb, and 15 grams of protein. Just in that. So these are really, really handy snacks if you're looking for anything. Okay, we're outside the gym. Got my Umoro. I'm gonna have the Ronnie Coleman Signature Series Myo Blitz XS for the very first time. I'm going for this one here, the Fruit Punch Fusion. I'm gonna throw it in. Now we've done the taste test already, just on the finger, but I've never actually tasted it mixed with water. So I'm gonna give that a shot right now. Okay. It smells like crap just straight out of the tub, but the taste on my finger was great. Okay. Go with 1 scoop. Throw that there.
Oh my god, it's really pink.
First taste. It's bloody amazing.
Give me that one. It's really nice. I think your more stinks though.
My Umoro is a little bit smelly. How many sips did you just have?
A little bit.
It tastes great. After the gym session, I will let you know just how it felt in comparison, especially to Jekyll, Hyde, C4, My Pre. Lightweight!
Annoying thing you can do.
Yeah, buddy!
Sound like one of those like I beat the douchebag.
Yo! Yo! Okay, fresh out after about a 2.5 hour session, which was not planned. But anyway, I just wanted to give my opinions, fresh opinions, on the Ronnie Coleman Signature Series pre-workout straight after. So I took it when I was sitting here before I went into the gym, and I immediately felt it kind of kick in, and I was hyper and was ready to go. I got in there and I started off great. Energy levels throughout were actually very good, in fairness. The only thing I was lacking was a pump, and I was kind of disappointed in that sense, but I think it's more so down to me having built up a tolerance, taking Jekyll and Hyde nearly every day. So I think I need a solid week or 2 off before I can properly gauge what that's actually like. Now I probably won't do that this week or next week. I'll give this a trial run for a week or 2, and I usually rotate the pre-workout, so I'm gonna I'll probably take this on chest and shoulder days, and I usually take my pre on leg days, and just rotate everything. But about 2 weeks time, tell you what I think again, and I'll probably cycle off then for a week or 2 of all pre-workouts and start again, and at that point I should have a good gauge on exactly what it's great at and what it's lacking in. And I've heard if you stack this what's it called? Myo Blitz XS, I've heard if you stack that with the Testogen X, or I think that's what it's called, the Ronnie Coleman Testogen, apparently amazing pump as well as crazy workout, mental focus. So hopefully in the future I can try that out, but for now I'm sticking to just the Myo Blitz. I was thinking of stacking it with Jekyll, maybe a half scoop of Jekyll. I might try that one day, see what happens. But yeah, good pre-workout, tastes amazing, just lacking a bit of pump, but probably down to the fact that I built up a tolerance. Morning everybody. I'm just sitting in the car now. I pulled in, had to pick up some credit for my phone. I dropped Leah off to her first day at her new job today. She started work in Holland and Barrett, so I'm gonna see how she gets on there. It's just a 4-hour trial today, but yeah, if she gets the job, then it means 25% off supplements in the store. Not bad, eh? So that'll come in handy. So dropped her off there, pulled in here, and I actually have some news. I have a flying lesson today. This is not actually my first time flying. It will be my second time. Just a small aircraft. And last time I was in it, I actually, embarrassingly, I vomited in my own mouth, but I had to swallow it because anyone who has been in them, they're tiny. I mean, literally cramped space with 2 people. And my flight instructor was sitting beside me, and I just kind of, I threw it back down my mouth and continued on. And I don't normally get sick very easily. It's just the small aircraft, they move around a hell of a lot up there. So yeah, this will be my second flight, and this was a gift from my dad actually for my 23rd birthday. He got me a flight voucher. So I'm gonna give these guys a call and see if it is still going ahead. It's currently 10:15. My flight is due for 12. Now it's very rainy and cloudy today, and I'm not too sure, but we're gonna give them a call and see how it goes. Hey, I have a flight at 12 o'clock. I was just wondering now, is it still going to go ahead, or is the weather too bad now? Sorry? Yeah, it's David Palleschi. Okay, thank you. Bye bye. Guys always get my second name wrong. He had it down as Gillespie. A little bit more common than Palleschi, I think. Okay, so as you guys just heard, what he said was he couldn't guarantee me a flight, and he didn't want to drag me the guts of a 2-hour drive out not to get a flight then. So I'm gonna give him a call back later on and see what we can do. It's kind of a shame. If it had been clear, I would have just gone, because really, judging by the weather today, I mean, looking around me, it's pretty bad, and it's a bit of a shame. It would have made for some good footage, but I mean, next week, hopefully next week at least, I will head up there and get everything recorded. I'm gonna go in, I'm gonna hold off on my fast for a little bit, and then I'm probably gonna break my fast with possibly a shake and I know Leah's having turkey burgers, so I might pick up one of those as well. Either way, something that's going to keep me full, and then we're going to head in for a leg session. I'm going to start off with some squats, and I'm hoping to get some of this recorded at least, dependent really on how many people are there. Don't want to be taking up too much space and walking around with a camera if there are a lot of people there. So gonna go in and see. I'll gauge how full it is, and if it's nice and empty, pop out the camera, and I will have my friend Chris there. As far as I know, he has never done any squats. I could be wrong, but as far as I know, he hasn't. So we're gonna have to see if we can correct his form, and that's the most important thing really, just making sure the form is correct. Did not expect that session to be that long. We are at near 1:30, came in here at 12, so we're talking 2.5 hours of legs, purely legs. Bloody hell. Okay, let me talk you through it. Got in there, started with squats, did like 4 warm-up sets to be honest, and just kind of getting Chris into the swing of things, getting his form correct before he put on any weight onto that bar. We wanted the form to be correct, and as I said, Chris used to work out anyway, so squats just wasn't one of his main focuses, so I wanted to correct that anyway. But he used to work out before, so his legs were kind of built already, especially his goddamn calves. If you wait and you see the calf video, wow, bloody hell, those things are like full-grown cows, not calves. So got in there, squatted, and I did hit my PR, which was 3 plates a side, and I'm only around 65 kilo body weight right now. So yeah, I was pretty damn happy with that. I've been building up to it for a while. I know it's not a lot for a lot of people out there, but again, I was doing high reps. Well, not high reps, I was going about 12, in around the 12 rep range for my squats usually, and I'd stick to about 100 kilos for that. And I didn't really ever try to 1 rep max things, if you get me. So I was really happy with that, and I did it again because the first time I did it, I didn't get it recorded. So I managed to get my PR squat twice, so I was really happy with that. And Chris worked up to, I think he worked up to close to his body weight on the bar. So another a good session for him, of course. So after the squats, we went on to, what did we go on to? I think we went on to a lying hamstring curl, 4 sets of that by 10 to 12 reps. Afterwards went on to walking lunges, something I haven't done in a long time, but bloody hell, that killed me. That was crazy. And walking lunges are great to get that separation between hamstring and the quad, the upper quad. So again, 4 sets of that, going for about we did 20 steps, so 10 reps a leg, and killer that was. Afterwards moved on to, what did we move on to? It's tough to remember afterwards. I think we went on to a seated leg curl and pushed for 12 reps, 10 to 12 reps again, I think, 4 sets. And then on to the leg extensions. And on this one, we went for that FST7, the Hani Rambod style training. 7 sets, 12 reps. And on the very last set, we did 5 partials. So we did a full range of motion then for the 12 reps and straight into half repping for 5 additional reps. And what you want to do here again is you don't want to leave rest time. I mean, 45 seconds max between sets. So it was really intense and feeling it now, but no doubt I will be feeling it even more so tomorrow. So I'm going to show you guys the footage now. I forgot my camera, I had my phone, so everything's recorded on my iPhone. Not great quality, but I will show you, and I'll try to do a quick voiceover on the leg session part. And I only got roughly like 1 set of each thing recorded, because I didn't want to bore you guys 4 or 5 sets, even up to 7 sets on the leg extensions, but showing you the same thing over and over. So show you guys that now. Okay, we got Chris here. We're doing some squats. This is Chris's heaviest weight so far. Heaviest weight so far. So 30 kilos inside, 20 kilo bar. So let's see how he gets on. Let's go. Form is quite good. Huh? And he is sitting parallel. Push. Okay, so that was 2 plates aside. That was actually my 5th set. I've actually hit a new PR, which is 3 plates aside. I know that doesn't seem like a lot from a lot of people, but for me it was a big goal. And since I'm on a cut, that's actually great to be still gaining strength. So Chris is doing another set with the, just finished a set. Went a bit forward, he said, but no, Chris's form has been very good, gotta say. So I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna actually try for my PR again. So we'll see how it goes. If I fail, it is a PR. I have already got it, I just don't have it recorded. So, here we go. PR set twice. So now I'm gonna strip off my Romanios, go on to leg press. So guys, what you're watching right now is Chris on the leg press. We did, as I said, about 4 sets of this particular exercise. And we did roughly 10 reps, 10 to 12 reps as usual on this. We didn't want to completely destroy our legs, particularly after doing so many sets of squats. We kind of kept the weight reasonable on this and just made sure our form was correct. Towards the end though, we did decide for some reason it would be good to finish off with 20 reps. We just dropped the weight down a bit and pushed out the 20 reps before moving on to any sort of isolation exercises. As you can see here, Chris's calves are absolutely ridiculous. He doesn't even train calves. This man is like ridiculous. Those calves are purely genetic.
Competition is personal.
As you see here, this was the 20 rep set. And didn't go overly crazy on the weight. We did, as I said, want to keep the weight kind of light, but just taxing enough on our muscles that the 20 reps would hurt a bit. So after this, we moved on to lying leg curl, as you can see here. Usually start off roughly, I can't remember how many kilos now, but it's a medium enough weight, and I go for about 10 reps before dropping the weight, and then I'll continue for about 10 to 12 reps, and we go for about 4 sets on that as usual. Now, next up, as you can see, is actually a walking lunge with a bar. Now, at this point, the legs felt like mush. So as you can see, Chris is dying during this, and we did like 4 sets of this, 20 steps, so about 10 reps per leg. Next, moved on to the standing calf raise. As you can see, myself there on it. Team no calves, everyone else join in before you see what is coming. These ridiculous fucking monster calves that Chris has. Look at that separation right there. Crazy calves. And I mean, I just couldn't believe it when he took them out. I knew he had big calves genetically, but they are like on another level. So yeah, it's crazy. Moved on to the leg extensions here. We were going for about 12 reps on these, and just watching back on the footage, you see I'm trying to maintain about between 0 and 30-degree angle on these, and that is what really creates that teardrop shape just at the end of the quad. So you want to keep it between 0 and 30 degrees and the feet pointed straight up. We did the 7 sets for 12 reps and only a 45-second break between sets. Home after a long gym session, and I'm cooking some of our dinner right now. I'm cooking some of the Tesco high protein pasta. I'm browning some mince here. We're going to do a little pasta bake. We're going to use some of the low fat Domino sauce on top of the mince and a bit of half fat mozzarella on top, and we're going to put that in the oven and brown it off. But right now I want to show you guys what we're doing. Leah is making some protein bars. So here is what we are using. Okay, let's turn around. We got the My Protein Impact Whey. This is chocolate flavour, chocolate smooth. Picked up a bag of porridge oats using some of the Meridian smooth peanut butter, Avonmore skimmed milk, and My Protein, My syrup. And for the very top then you want to throw, oh hold on, we got some cinnamon in it as well. And the very top you want to throw some of the canderel over the top to sweeten it. Here's the mix already done up. So here's the recipe. Okay, 6 half cup of oats, so that's what, 235 grams. Half cup Meridian, 100 grams. 1 cup of skimmed milk, which is 120 mils, and 4 scoops of whey, which is 115 grams. Ooh. Dogs are checking it out, but that's what it looks like. And now
8 hours in the fridge.
8 hours in the fridge.